Hey guys, so I wanted to come on here and kind of make a statement and address something that's really been bothering me. And if I seem rude at all throughout this, I am very sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. It's mainly towards the haters. I noticed a lot of comments from me and Cheyenne about my trip to Portland and how I shouldn't have gotten an expensive hotel and I should have gotten a cheaper hotel so I could pay for Cheyenne's braces. And I just want to come on here and remind everybody, not of course our subs and our fans because you guys already know, but I'm not Cheyenne's mom, and it's not my responsibility to pay for her braces. I am trying to help pay for her braces. I'm trying to raise money through the GoFundMe, trying to save some money of my own, to pay for her braces. But that trip, it wasn't a leisure trip. It was a necessity for my daughter. And unfortunately, we do have to stay in the more expensive hotels because I have chronic pain, things like that. So I have to have softer beds to sleep on. We didn't pay for the whole hotel. We only paid a part of it. The insurance did take up some of the cost for the hotel. But even if they hadn't, and I had paid the full $1,000 for the hotel room for the 2 nights, that's fine. Like, I'm allowed to spend my money how I want to. Like I said, it isn't my responsibility to pay for her braces. Though I'm more than happy to help pay for them and get them for her because I love her dearly and I want her to be happy with herself and her teeth. But that is her mom and dad's responsibility, and her mom is a single working mom, which is why I don't mind helping them pay for her braces. But in the end, it's not on me. It's not my responsibility, and I have a family to take care of, and I have things that I have to do, like Portland trips. Unfortunately, my daughter, my middle baby, she's not healthy and she has a lot of health conditions, and so we have to make a lot of Portland trips, and that means spending money, quite a lot of it. And before that, my mom, we had to make Portland trips for my mom because she had pancreatic cancer, and that's where they could do the surgery and stuff at. So when it comes to how I spend my money, I appreciate the the people who understand that it wasn't a leisure trip, it was a medical trip, and that I didn't pay for the whole hotel. But if I had, that's my money and I spend it the way that it needs to be spent, and that was a necessity, and that's how I look at it. And if you have a problem with the way that I spend my money, not trying to be rude again, but it's really not any of your business. That hotel did us a huge favor by giving us a room for 2 nights for less than it normally would have been because it was a medical trip. The insurance company was amazing and paid for over half of the 2-night stay. And yes, I paid for gas, and yes, I paid for part of the night stay. I paid for 1 night. The hotel room paid, or the insurance company paid for the other night. So, but like I said, it was a necessity, and it's not the haters' business to tell me how I should and should not spend my money and what kind of hotels I should and should not pay for. So, yeah, I just wanted to come on here and say thank you to everyone who did understand and supported us and said nothing but nice things. And remind the haters and everybody that decided to judge us that, it's not my responsibility to pay for her braces. It's, I'm doing it out of the goodness of my heart. And yes, I'm trying to raise money to also help with that. But that money that has been raised has been untouched. And how I choose to spend my money is my choice. And I couldn't have done anything about it anyways, because she absolutely had to go. We absolutely had to know what was going on with her. And it was a very severe thing that we had to go for, a very serious thing. And had we not gone, in the long run, if we left it untreated, if something was going on, that could have possibly killed her. So luckily, that's not the case, and she doesn't have what they thought she had. But had it been, and we hadn't gone and spent that money, my daughter could have died. So I weigh those pros and cons, and I'd like to keep my daughter around for a very long time. And so that is why I decided to spend the money and go. So, and I know all my fans and subs, they understand that. And thank you guys so much. I love you so, so much. You guys are always so amazing to us. And I think it's about time to go get my kiddos in bed. I love you all so much. Have a great night or day, depending on where you're at. Bye.